the house Questlove grew up in.
For real?
Yeah, we grew up together.
Okay, Questlove, the drummer.
You know what I mean? I done seen times where every business on this block got robbed, but it's not to say, you know, we on some gangster shit. But it's
Yeah, we is.
it's a blessing.
So the move joint that you're looking for will be this next Lewis Street after this stop sign. That wasn't the original house. This was after the bombing. They rebuilt those houses.
Okay, so that's after it got bombed.
Yeah.
Now, you were around during that time, right?
Yes, sir. 1985. I remember the day that happened.
Uh-huh.
You heard the boom. You know, it sounded like two of them. Boom, boom.
May 13th, 1985, a Philadelphia police helicopter dropped a bomb on a home in West Philly. The blast unalived 6 adults, 5 children, and wiped out an entire block. The target was MOVE, a group that believed in natural living, self-sufficiency, and freedom from government control. They preached peace with the earth, but clashes with police made them a target. This tragedy is one of the many stories birthed out of the loving, soulful complex and oftentimes grimy streets of West Philadelphia.
Hey, peace family. So today, we are currently in West Philly and I have a special guest. Now this man, he's like a myth and a legend out here in West Philly. This guy, he's a awesome musician, one of the best bass players out here in the tri-state area, and an all-around good brother. Everybody knows this brother is the one and only brother Vern, currently in the building.
I'm back, y'all.
Yeah.
What's up?
So Vern, man, this is West Philly. This your neck of the woods, man. How's everything going?
Man, everything's everything, man. You know, these days, gotta stay out the way. You know, can't say that some years ago, boy. You'd have caught me in my bag out here.
Yeah.
For y'all that don't know what in my bag means, man, you know, we was kind of running all this stuff out here, man.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a very safe place.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So like, right here, this is 52nd Street we coming up to. What's the importance of 52nd Street in West Philly?
52nd Street is a landmark, man. You know, everybody's heard of 52nd Street.
Yeah.
Here's my uncle's place where I told you about.
Okay.
We got your salmon cheesesteak from that time.
It's tasty. Yeah.
This particular area right here, looking at a legendary bar right there. That's the Omen and the Pony Trail. We're the only place where you have, we have 5 churches between these 4 corners, and now it's 2 bars that, you know, worse than, it's about 5 churches and 5 bars between 2 blocks.
Dang.
Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm riding you past another historical part of West Philly, which is Samuel B. Huey. It was Samuel B. Huey School. Now it's Global Leadership Academy Southwest. Okay. That was it's a legendary school. I think it was built in the early 1900s. Anybody and their mother from 52nd Street went to that school.
Yeah.
They graduated from there and they went to Sayre and you know, and I mean literally families. And still to this day, I went there for 2 years before moving on to Our Lady of Victory School, which is also in West Philly, and West Catholic High School,
Okay.
which is also in West Philly. And now my grandkids go there.
Yeah.
I got 3 grandkids in that school, man.
Man, you had like 3 generations with there.
Oh shit! No, my uncles went there in the 60s.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a totally. A little fun fact is that one of my uncles burnt the school down. He didn't want to go to school. Yeah, my uncle William, he died in prison a few years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, they were making a lot of noise out here, man.
Man.
The school didn't look like this. This was one of the places. That was when we make this turn, you'll be able to see the schoolyard. That's a legendary schoolyard. Gene Banks played for. I forgot who he played for. I'm not a sports fan, y'all, so y'all got to work with me. But my sister, Sonny Farmer, she graduated from U City. Phenomenal basketball star. Played in the same schoolyard with Dawn Staley. I mean, all kind of legends came through here to play on these basketball courts.
Dang.
But once it became a charter school, they had to kind of take it down.
Okay. So the courts ain't up there no more.
No, they have like the little makeshift courts in the back.
Uh-huh.
And they've expanded that parking lot that you see here into what that all used to be our play area.
Oh, okay.
Okay. These never got locked.
Mm-hmm.
We could play ball all night if we wanted to. It was a safe place.
Uh-huh.
The basketball courts are over there where you see that tri-state thing going on.
Cool.
But once the charter school bought it, you know, it became a thing. So here was the thing. When it became to be a charter school, the question was with the neighborhood, like, well, where are our kids going to play at and this and that? And I was saying to myself, I'm more worried about my child's education than where the kids are going to play at. Double-edged sword, because now where we used to hang at and where everybody did something positive, this is my grandson right there.
Oh, okay.
Now the kids had nowhere to hang out at, so they started hanging in Malcolm X Park.
Okay.
Which was not Malcolm X Park at the time.
Oh, yeah. So what was this like when you were growing up?
That was the worst place ever. That playground, all that stuff wasn't there. This was Black Oak Park. Very dangerous place. If you wasn't from down here, you shouldn't be in there.
Dang.
It looks a lot better now. I don't want to say gentrified, but you know, it's a little more diverse. I'll say it that way now. And a lot more people can come up here that was not able to come up here. And, you know, we have my uncle who's a groundskeeper in there. He keeps it clean and stuff like that throughout the year. But yeah, many things happen in this park. If you come by here at nighttime, it's all well lit and all that. When I was growing up, it might have been one light in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this Black Oak Park, I mean, it was robbing, killing, drug dealing, you know, all those things are ceased. I mean, you know, some legends were made out here with that too.
Yeah.
But now it's becoming, Malcolm X Park is becoming a historic place for more positive reasons now.
Yeah, it's definitely a historic landmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just catches me sometimes. Like, I'll hear from people from out of town, oh my God, I want to go to Malcolm X Park. I'm like, man, you know, all right, yeah, you can go ahead up there. But like, you know, I'm just automatically thinking like, that's not the safest place in the world, you know. A lot of these places that you're looking at right now, man, were stores and businesses that had been open, you know, when they were, most of these were black-owned businesses.
Okay.
You see, you get right past Big George's.
Yeah, I remember that.
Historical landmark. We had, I was here when President Clinton came.
For real?
Yeah, and ate here. Look at this place here, Dynamite Pest Control. It's been here forever. His son is now taking over things here. All these over here. We just rode past what was Mr. Silks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of Mr. Silks. Mr. Silks was one of the premier nightclubs.
Okay.
70s, 80s. And that was the only place only club in West Philly that Stevie Wonder actually visited. Like,
for real?
Yeah. Mr. Silks, you had to be somebody to know somebody to go in there. That was the place. I pulled over right here because we got the Bushfire Theater right here. That was a theater in West Philadelphia, once again at its prime time in the 70s and the 80s. They are still active. They're still open. I don't know much about what they do these days. Back here on that corner, that's a daycare. That used to be Fufu's, one of the cheesesteak places in here. And you can read about Fufu's in like there's a Philly Black Mafia book. And all
yeah. My cousin's in that book.
Yeah, see, a lot of stuff up here. Actually, I believe one of those guys bought what was Mr. Silks and turned it into, you know, something else. Yeah, this is rich in a lot of that history, you know, and with the things that you read about in Black Mafia books. I don't know, you know, I would never comment on something I don't know about.
Yeah.
Another historic landmark here. It's Billy Boomer's Lounge. Remember me bringing you here?
Yeah, we played here a few times.
Yep, we played here. I was the last male bartender she had in here before she closed down.
Dang, she closed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as they get older, you know, this is a business for a younger person, you know, and Miss Billy just, you know, and she's doing very well. I'll probably be hanging out with her this Saturday at my show at Wilson's in New Jersey.
Nice.
And I'm going to pull you past another one. I don't know the name of that place, but they have been there
African
forever.
cultural art form.
They've been there forever.
Dang. Them brown sugar,
Yeah. And then right here, you got Hakeem's Bookstore.
Okay.
That is, that's actually a national landmark right now, as you can see.
Definitely. And you can find books here you can't find nowhere else.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's correct.
They got exclusive books there.
Yeah, all these stores here are new. These were all black-owned businesses at a certain time.
So, Vern, like, what happened to the black businesses out here?
Well, to my best knowledge, University of Penn started to push up, and the property taxes were raising. So, a lot of them couldn't afford it anymore. So you see like a lot of Indian, African, Asian people now, owning these things. This the corner we just rode past 52nd and Walnut, my good friend and co-musician Tommy Blackwell from No Question. They give out, him and his wife, the Purple Queen, give out free food every week.
Nice.
And Tommy's a Grammy-nominated artist.
Dang, nice.
Lead singer from No Question, and this is what he does these days. He helps the community.
So what are some popular, I guess, celebrities from West Philly?
Ooh.
Now, I know you got Will Smith. He's like world-renowned, international.
Yeah, Will Smith from Overbrook. So yeah, like Overbrook is a different section of West Philly.
Okay.
We got the YMCA. That's actually a national landmark too. Yeah, he's from up like the Winfield area, and we're not taking nothing away from nobody gangster. We had some heavy hitters come out of there.
Yeah.
We had Will Smith. He represents West Philly, so I'm giving him all his props. As I was just talking about my man Thomas Blackwell from No Question. And not only him being a singer, but him also being a political activist and everything. He's family, the grandson of Lucian and Janie Blackwell, Councilwoman Janie Blackwell, whose family has been phenomenal impact on West Philly forever, and they made a lot of changes, and they kind of make sure people doing what they're supposed to do around here.
Yeah.
Not letting us be walked over.
That's
and
good.
Everything.
That's good to have that in the community, man.
Yeah.
So what's something that outsiders think about West Philly, but they get it all wrong?
First thing you're gonna hear is the Wild Wild West. Okay. Yeah, we was wilding. Do I speak freely on this joint? I gotta keep it clear.
You good.
Yeah, we was some wild motherfuckers, man. We was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't from up here, don't come up this joint, man. 'Cause you might leave like in your drawers or something, or you might not leave.
Oh, dang. Yeah, West Philly is known for that.
Yeah, I mean, we were, but as we getting older now, a lot of the rules that we had are out of the door. So like I would even, I sometimes encourage the young brothers in the streets, man, do what you gonna do, get out, man, so you can go ahead, but now it's just killing now.
Dang.
Now I want to say this about my area, 52nd Street. We get a lot of respect, so people like myself, because it's like, man, listen, I ain't with the dumb shit, but man, you want to play, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, man. You know what I mean? So I get a lot of respect out here, and I try to keep, and our young boys don't really get into too much out here. So we got a pretty good section. Now going up toward Market Street and all that, you looking at like these niggas will shoot you in front of the police. They're like, damn, man. This is a braiding shop now. We're back on Pine Street. This was my uncle's spot that my cousin runs now. My cousin Keita runs now.
Okay.
Cotton's, this was another store.
Okay,
and he did like penny candy out of here, and he did he had a pool table in the back. It was a good thing. But I was actually riding around, stalling you out a little bit. Come on. Okay, you're not gonna go. because you were asking about celebrities.
Yeah.
All right, that's my block right there. We back at Global, right? So now we're on 52nd and Osage, and a very, very well-known person lived. I'm going to take you right here. I believe it was 52. It might have been 14 or 12. It's the house Questlove grew up in.
For real?
Yeah, we grew up together.
Okay, Questlove, the drummer.
Yeah, from the Roots.
Yeah.
We grew up together.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we played on like the same baseball teams and everything.
Dang.
And we back at Malcolm X Park.
Malcolm X Park.
This is where we played
He
football,
did
we played baseball. You know, everything, man.
Man, I didn't even know he grew up out here.
Yeah. His father, his name was Mr. Lee. He was in like he had his own 50s, 60s doo-wop group called Lee Andrews and the Hearts. And you know, he really stayed on Quest about mastering his craft. I think that Quest was playing drums and I was playing trumpet at the time.
Okay.
I wasn't no good at sport.
Yeah.
So I was practicing my trumpet, he'd be practicing his drums, and he just took off, man.
Yeah. One thing about Quest, man, he's a real disciplined guy. He knows how to stay in the pocket, man.
His pocket is impeccable, and he's humble, man. He's a humble man. You know, I haven't seen him since like 2003, maybe. We busted up, you know, for a hot second on South Street. But I couldn't do a lot. You know, I couldn't do a lot at the time because I was just coming home when I was on parole. So, Urban Arts Gallery.
Okay.
Right there. You heard of them before?
No.
So that's my man Carl's place. They have a lot of that's the corner of 52nd and Urban.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's called Urban Arts Gallery, and I mean they do so much in there for the community. I believe they give out music lessons too when they find somebody with the time to do it. But it's an art gallery, and they do live shows in there and everything. So if you're ever up in the area, you know, you check them out too.
What are some good places like to eat out here? Like if somebody wanted to come check out West Philly, you know, find like some good, because you know cheesesteaks, Philly is known for cheesesteaks. That's just what we known for out here. Like what's the best place that got the best cheesesteaks out here in West Philly?
All right, I ain't gonna lie to you. My favorite cheesesteak is not in West Philly. My favorite cheesesteak is Leo's.
Leo's?
Yeah, that's out, where's that at? Fallcroft, about 10-15 minutes from here.
Okay.
Now what I love, Stacy's is down here on 40th and Market. I like Stacy's. I can bang with Stacy's until I get my Leo's. Yeah. I don't feel like riding out there every day. Plus I'm trying to cut back on eating all them cheesesteaks. My neck ain't agreeing with it. Oh man, shoot, another celebrity, my sister, Simply Melody, she lives around the corner.
Simply Melody, yeah, she's definitely a celebrity, yeah.
I'm just finding out Paul Robeson.
Okay.
Lived on this.
Paul Leroy Robeson was born on April 9th, 1898. He was an American-based baritone concert artist, actor, professional football player, and activist who became famous both for his cultural accomplishments and for his anti-racism, anti-imperialism, and socialist political stances.
Yeah?
Down here, yeah. I'm sure I got 100 celebrities, and of course I can't think of nobody's name right now. Yeah, they've turned this house into like a, what do you call it, like one of the monument joints or something. Third story recording studios.
Okay.
You know, that was, I think a lot of people recorded there.
For real?
Yeah, this joint right here. You go in this garage joint and walk up. Yeah, they were something.
Yeah, so Vern, how's the neighborhood changed since you were a kid?
It's funny, man, like watching, you know, the times change because I watched it. You know, you know, sometimes I sit on my porch and it's like, man, you know, I'm becoming the people I used to laugh at. Like, why they sit on the porch just looking at everything? It's like I'm actually watching the time change. You know, my hair's getting gray, belly getting big. I don't want to say it's changed for the better, but I don't want to say it's changed for the worse. You know, the crime the violence has stopped substantially. I mean, it used to be.
Stopped. That's good.
It used to be. It ain't stopped, but it ain't. You know, I'm talking. We from Junior Black Mafia days. You know, this is Aaron Jones was from up you know, right here, not too far.
Aaron Jones rose to become the most recognizable figure of the JBM, Junior Black Mafia, a powerful organization during the 1980s. His name is synonymous with this period of rampant drug activity in Philadelphia, where the JBM became a symbol of power and ruthlessness. The JBM's chilling motto was "Get down or lay down." Jones is a figure of street legend, with his story documented in various books and media that focus on the criminal underworld of that time.
Street, Baltimore Avenue on 52nd Street. You know, the JBM days with, you know, shower posses. These guys over here from, and I mean, these guys going to war right in front of our faces. You know, I can remember, man, when my grandmother was alive. My grandmom died in 91. And I mean, they would, her and the other neighbors, they would sit on the porch, smoke their cigarettes, drink their beers, and talk, you know, all day. And into the night. And then those guys came up and executed somebody right on the corner while they were sitting outside.
Dang.
And my grandma never sat on the porch again, you know. So I mean, we had the days where it was ruthless coming from down here, man. Some of them being my uncles coming right out of my house that you know, that you've been in, man. You know, my uncles, these dudes was vicious. Any of the Wheelers, you know, if you're from West Philly, you would know about them. And they were part of the problem. So, you know, we can't. But I don't see that amount of violence no more. So right now, to me, what I just don't like is I think it's the underfinance. You know, it's the lack of the black businesses these days anymore. You know, everything now is Puerto Rican and Asian, Indian and African, you know. And it's because they literally, they stick together. They make sure that none of, you know, one doesn't fall. You know, and I just wish that we could get that. You know, I would love to see more. We had one of the baddest drill teams in West Philly, Gold Coast Buccaneers. And I saw the other day, you know, a drill team like strapping up, they was ready to do something. And I was just like, man, you know, they couldn't with the Buccaneers, you know, but there's nobody there to really take over that. I think that's it. A lot of the nostalgia for me can't be taken over because there's nobody that's willing to step into that, you know, to that realm right now.
Dang.
You know, and take on the responsibilities. It's not as clean. You know, we came from a time where, you know, our parents made us get up and clean, and we cleaned the block together and all that kind of shit. Like, that's not happening these days. Nah. But, you know, I'm watching, like, the children grow, and I can say generation above me, my generation, maybe one under, we were, like, breeding the next bad kids, or the next is going to be out here on the street. Now, we're all trying to breed everybody to go. You know, my son has graduated college now. He lives in Miami now. He grew up right here on these streets.
Dang.
He's in Miami now. He just bought his own house. You know, college graduate. My other son who's in the house, college graduate. He's a Mason now. At the age of 19, making down there $100 an hour. You know, this is what I'm instilling in my children now, as opposed to plugging you into the line and getting you the best product I can get you. You know, and I don't see as many families as I used to see.
Okay.
Now, at my time, it was 12 of us living in the crib at one time.
Dang.
But that was going on all the way up and down the block. Damn, every house had a whole family in there. We don't see that no more. I mean, that's the difference I see. I just wish there was more for, you know, the kids to do. It's just not. You know what I mean? Now, whoever runs the park and does a lot of things in the park, they're trying, but it's not consistent to me. Now, I can say that Global Leadership Academy, Southwest, does a lot for the community and the kids that go there. I mean, they try very hard to you know, keep the kids involved in something. I have how old is that boy? He's 17 now. My 17-year-old, he went there, and he's in high school. He's a junior high school now. He still goes back there, you know, to Global to help out or to be a part of something, you know, to help the little kids. He's got nieces and nephews that go there now. The Hollywood Palace is right up the street from where we at. We can ride past it on it.
Okay, yeah, we can check it out.
Hollywood Palace was that was the premiere of. You had to go through the Hollywood Palace as a musician to get your chops.
For real?
Yeah. So once again, I'm going to mention, you know, my guys from No Question, Music Soul Child.
Okay.
I remember all them guys were like amateurs going in there to sing, to cut their teeth, cut their chops. So we had here for the singers and the bass players, like Stacy McGee, the man that made me a bass player. This is where I found him at.
Dang.
You know, all the major artists, the major bass players, they played at the Hollywood Palace. It's where you cut your teeth at. Natalie's, where we used to play at, that's where you go to get your jazz chops at. You know, the old guys down there got you.
Yeah.
They beat you into shape down there. But Hollywood Palace is now called Festivals.
Okay.
But they are.
Is it still open?
Yeah, they're open. Actually, tonight, the Crab Tavern, the place that we hang at sometimes, they're having a Hollywood Palace reunion up there tonight.
Oh, okay.
So you might see some of the old faces up there. But yeah, you had to come through Hollywood Palace to cut your teeth.
Dang.
You know, and especially in the '90s, like they were breeding stars out of this joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the heart of West Philly? Like the thing that makes it different from anywhere else?
I don't know if I can answer that, man. I you know, because, you know, my folks, now, I want to get this right. I mean, like, I've lived here my whole life. But it's South Philly for me, too. That's where my father's from. And we are, you know, that's my family and my folks. So I can't come up here and say, hey, you know, West Philly, we're more of a family than South Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I can't really say, you know. I know, so being in prison, they'll tell you, oh man, niggas from West Philly is pretty boys. You know, niggas from down North Philly supposed to be, you know, the gangsters. South Philly supposed to, everybody got their different reputation. But I'm like, man, people are the same wherever. It's what you make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what I do like about here, like we have neighbors that just moved on the block 2 or 3 years ago, and they're like, we've never seen so much family.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I need anything, if I'm in any kind of trouble, somebody's right here. You know, so that works for me right here in West Philly, and same thing happens in South Philly for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're all not just pretty boys. Like, nigga, we get it in like everybody else, man. You know, y'all niggas spend thousands of dollars on shoes and all that. We don't do that up here, man. You know, we're gonna make the best out of whatever it is that we got.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the one thing I can say about up here, because you also, as I said, B, we got different sections of West Philly. We ain't been down the bottom yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We up in the middle, 52nd Street, because we ain't been up top yet either, which is 60th Street, you know. And what I'm liking about today, and I want to say this before I go in here, is that we're getting along now, because we come from, this is a gang war kind of area where you couldn't walk certain places, you know what I mean? And now we all can. Like 52nd Street, I wasn't supposed to be up 60th Street. And I got my ass kicked up there a couple times too. Because the liquor store was right there. I had to go up that jump.
Oh, damn.
Got caught up there. But now, man, I go up there and I see them guys, and we hug and we happy to see each other.
Oh, that's good, man.
You know what I mean? It's
So
a lot
how did it get like that to where it's y'all peaceful now and cool?
Well, it played out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, gang war, you know, come from the 60s and 70s. You know, and them guys were really like territorial. Now we were still territorial because we was taught to be that way. But at the minute, it's like, well, how we be territorial, but we all get money too.
Yeah.
It's power numbers. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of us started collaborating. Then you have to think about this too. You know, we start making kids in different areas now. You know, our kids are cousins. I can't whoop your ass. You come to see your kids and, you know, this and that. And then you get older and you see young boys doing dumb shit together. It's like, damn, we wasn't doing it like that. If I catch you out your neighborhood, you know, you might get beat up. You know, now they want to shoot you because you're not, you know, so now everybody just kind of, you know, got together, you know. This is where I get my cut at, man.
Okay.
Jerry's Barbershop. So I've been coming for years. Some of my kids and my grandkids got their first haircut here. Owner Jared was a good friend of mine. That's my barber right there at the door. Mr. Shiz about to get me right for the week.
Cool.
What's up, Mr. Shiz? What's going on? Hanging in there.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Keyboard player. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing a little documentary style video with Vern. Yeah. Appreciate it.
This my man B.
How you doing?
Keyboard player for
How you doing, B? How you
gonna get a
doing?
gold player next.
Okay.
I ordered it.
Ray, you doing like a little documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to smoke.
All right.
No, I'm saying, no, once again. How I look from? You trying to find out like history of West Philly and shit like that.
Yeah.
I said y'all old might know more than me.
What it is.
Yeah.
Hey shit, I was telling you about this joint here. It was that third story recording, right?
Yeah.
Was that remember any celebrities that used to go in that joint?
Gerald Vern. A lot of famous people went over there and Hyatt D. I remember seeing her going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that Phyllis Hyman.
For real.
Yeah. Or Scott over there. He been over there. Shit, I started down here in '91. Scott been over there probably since like 80 something.
Dang.
Or it might be even before that.
Okay.
Because years ago, that actually used to be Central City Toyota.
Okay.
Before they moved down to 48th Street. They had that building there with a daycare and a lot over here where the laundromat is at.
Okay.
Then they moved down to 48th Street. That's when the guy Bender bought that building. Put the studio in there.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
I didn't even know that shit.
Cause he sold that building like Scott been grandfather, then he come with the building and shit.
Dang.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But he been over there a long time. A lot of famous people recorded shit over there.
Okay.
Yeah, this college. This is my young boy Jay right here. This him when he was a little dude. This is college wrestling. This guy Mira Emotep. Another one of them. This Irene, playing ball a long
Nice.
time.
Anybody?
All of them went to college.
Okay.
D1 colleges.
Nice. And they all used to come out here to get cuts.
Yep. Little kids, first
Nice.
haircuts.
Any of them looking like they gonna go to the league?
I don't know. I know a guy married. He's supposed to be going overseas
Okay.
to Turkish league or something like that.
Yeah, that's good too, though.
Yeah, he just came out. I think last year was his last year eligibility.
Okay.
And Zyree, he's still in school playing.
Yo, man, my son got his first haircut here.
Really?
Came back, he worked here. Came to see hair and shit.
Oh, that's what's up. What you think about all these Asian barbers who popped up out here?
Man, that ain't nothing. One thing about down here in a 4-block radius, it's about 3 to 4 shops. You know what I mean? Like I started down here in '91.
Okay.
So it's always been competition.
Yeah.
It's just, that the Asian barbers, it's going about $5 or you're going to pay $25.
Yeah.
That's what that shit about. Some going for that little pound cut. Some like the atmosphere, the rap in the barbershop. They pay that little $25.
Yeah.
Which is respectable nowadays, because you got some shops charging up to $50.
Yeah.
And more and shit.
Yeah. So why is that? Because like I left the country in like 2015. The cuts was probably like $15, $20. And when I came back, it's like $50 now.
Yeah, well, I think the internet and COVID did that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then a lot of barbers, they really in it for the internet. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't do all that posting haircuts on the internet. I look at it like this: you cut them up, you go out in the world, that's your promotion. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna ask them if they like it, you get your cut at, so on and so on. So, I've always let the work speak for itself. You know what I mean? I ain't never had to, run no advertisements, none of that kind of shit.
What do you think the future of West Philly looks like?
Gentrification, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they down here. They already down here now.
Dang.
This little spot, boy, Muhammad opened up next door. He from the area. Joint called Out West. You got another spot down north on Lehigh, up north pizza or down north pizza.
Yeah.
They do brick oven pizzas. But like he got a nice little thing going on next door.
Okay.
And he get flavor. He get white people, young people, old people. It's kind of like I would say it's like a black Starbucks.
Okay.
They do the matcha drinks. They do like a breakfast brunch type menu.
And that's next door?
Yeah, a couple doors down. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, brother owned that joint. He from down this way. He used to run around here as a kid. I think he might even rent that joint out for like little John. But I mean, how it's set up, go out back, it's nice, cemented, fence around, play a little music and shit out there. But it's a nice spot.
So as a barber, I know like different styles come with different like eras and times. You know, like back in the 80s and 90s, boxes and shags and all that. Like, what's the typical haircut for like right now?
I mean, really, honestly, with the hairstyles, that shit don't do nothing but go in circles. It's the same shit. It's just a lot of young bucks now. They cut them dreads off, and now they get little low tapers and little temple fades. Dark Caesars. All kind of little stuff like that. But mainly shit going circles. They just terminology be different with the young bucks.
I know one thing about Philly is that, like, we the ones who started out with the beards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody was really doing that heavy.
No, that's definitely synonymous with Philadelphia, the big beard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I was just telling him that though, man. Like, he was like, one of his questions was like, what's changed? And I always think about like, remember on Life when Martin like looked at the car, he's like looking at his reflection, like it's like everything just changing and shit. Man, years went by. Like I can sit here and remember everybody sitting everywhere and a lot of people is gone now.
Dang.
I'm you, but with more gusto.
But we still have a good motherfucker. Hey, don't do that.
Benefits, payroll, done, and
A lot of laughs. Make the day go by good too.
Come here on a Wednesday, it's like church in this joint. We laughing.
So, like, what is it that makes West Philly feel like home?
It's just I guess the time spent down here. You know what I mean? And just like you say, you've been down here. Like, you gotta know the old West Philly. You know what I mean? Cookie Jar, Big George's, you know what I mean? Movie theaters, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I remember like my pop Sunday, he drop us off up there at the Capitol. We watched Karate Jones all day.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go to school Monday, the nurse office popping, niggas all this shit, trying to do this shit you done seen yesterday. Capitol on the schoolyard. Jump from the top yard down to the bottom yard. Stick a nigga in his face and shit.
done, and we find out this in New Jersey.
I was just telling you, like, a lot of what I see, man, is just that, we seem to be more family, it's more of that family element.
Right.
Even like outside of your household, you know what I mean? Like I said, we come in here, everybody knows my 8-year-old grandson in this joint. You know what I mean? Everybody knows my 17-year-old. When he come here, he just coming here to visit. It's like he's back home and shit.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing but a testament of time because you figure that's what, third generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's some families I done cut my homie, I cut his pop, I cut his son, I cut his grandson. You know what I mean? That's like 4 generations. But that's what. And then like a lot of businesses down here, barbershops. Them Johns open and close. We've been blessed to have a long, nice run down this John.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen times where every business on this block got robbed, but it's not to say we on some gangster shit. Like that, but it's just,
we is.
it's some blessing shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's some gangsters in this motherfucker.
But I mean, it's all connected. So like no, don't them niggas in the barbershop and hear niggas talking dumb shit and all that. You know what I mean? Or just like damn, them old heads just cut my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tried it not too long ago, didn't he?
Nah, I never been in this joint. Robinson though.
Hey.
Not no shit like that. I thought. No, the police on.
I thought main man snatched somebody's joint from.
Never been on the other side.
It was a bull
Yeah, a lot of
going
niggas in
upstairs.
there,
Dana, the bull going through. He think Dana messing with his chick. So you know, boy, he walking upstairs. He get to doing the Terry Crews joint with his chest. Dana see the nigga around the corner one day, flash on him. So boy, he must have had like some police in his family. Look, the same that raid the bars, it was state police, L&I, regular police, all blister barbershop. So they like, you got guns and shit. I'm like, oh, nobody in here pointing a gun at nobody. Dana, he wasn't even a kid. West pull up. He like, what's going on? They grab West. Bam! Had him all on the gate. No, but we had a lot of good times in this.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about like people who are, I don't know if I want to say stationed, but like you said, people like y'all that deal with generations of people. Like I'm thinking about like crossing guards, school teachers, principals. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I taught your father. Now I'm teaching you. Now I'm teaching you.
Name stays in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, there's a lot of schools that's not even here that was out from when we were young and shit like that. West Philly done moved.
I was always looking at like the Butler. Remember that movie, Forrest Whitaker? How it's like I didn't want to watch the movie because I thought it was dumb.
Right.
Until I watched, I'm like, damn, nobody ever thought of that man's perspective of how long he's been in the fucking White House and what he's saying, and the things he's seen. And shit. From his perspective. Yeah, I never thought about that. That's what made me start thinking about, like I said, crossing guards. You know, to watch the same crossing guard on 52nd and Prime cross my grandson that crossed my oldest son. You know,
That's like my oldest brother to my oldest niece. We all had the same kindergarten teacher.
Dang.
Miss Wendy, she taught a long time. You talking about going back from the 70s to the 2000s. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, that's crazy. Because when my niece had her, I was like, you know, I was in the same class, A1. Going that boss little with shit. Like, man, I was that motherfucker.
In your space, talk to
Sitting
you, and just be so
chairs.
thankful for the
you know what, man? What made me pay
opportunity to make
attention,
it
man,
okay
to what I'm, you know, like I'm saying, I keep bringing up the
Does
crossing
an
guard,
experience like
because
that come to
you know,
mind?
like
Some
last
people
year,
have
man,
been
when my
so
little
great.
nephew got killed,
Oh,
and I'm
absolutely.
watching him. Like, he was upset. Right. Like, man, I was one of my youngest, man. Over these years, I watched him. I had to cross him, you know, and then, you know.
Yeah, that's always, you know.
So it's like they become part of the community. Yeah, they part of our household. And shit. If I make dinner, I bring him out of place.
I mean, they usually I get here from early as 6 in the morning to about 3 months in between 6 to 6. I'm out here at 6.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Doing little appointments, line up appointment, you get taken care of.
Nice.
Yep.
And do they call you for appointments?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
You know.
5123 Walnut Street.
Okay.
Jared's Barbershop.
Let me show you this joint. So we here ride past right here. It says festivals. That was the Hollywood Palace. That was musicians den here in Philly.
Yeah.
You had to, even if you didn't know your shit, they was gonna come and whip you into shape with that job. And a lot of good things came out of that place, man. And celebrities used to hang in there as well. I know I met some of the fellas from Black Street in there back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, a legendary bar. And we were just discussing that one of these times we're gonna do a joint on the bars and the clubs in the city that, man, we can give a whole show just on that.
Yeah,
because
because
celebrities.
it's crazy. Like, especially how many bars is out here, you know. And like the bars out here are a little different because like I've noticed when you go to like different countries or states even, like bars just have drinks, but out here bars have like some of the best food. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. You know, I between like Mr. B, his name was Basil Jackman. You know, we were really tight, man. And you know, Mr. Ernie, Randolph Fisher, that owns the Pony Trail, which I want to take you past too. They taught me the business. You know, and one thing that I can say Mr. Ernie taught me was that here in the bar, you know, we don't really sell you alcohol. So we sell you atmosphere.
Yeah.
Everybody got alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but we got the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm gonna ride you past here real quick, man. I'm gonna ride you past 53rd and Market.
Okay.
Because they were just talking about it when we was inside the barbershop. Oh, this was one of the theaters. I think it was right here. It used to be the Nixon Theater.
Uh-huh.
Man, this is a historic part. We're up now near 52nd and Market.
Okay.
You know, we're on this is Sampson Street now. Historic part of West Philly. This is pretty much the middle of the 52nd Street corridor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we get to 52nd and Market, right now we're still on the south side of Market Street. Once we cross this light, we're on the north side. Right here, one of the clubs they were just talking about, Steve's Lounge. Up top used to be Penny's. Right here we see those Jones that used to be a club. This right here was a club. All three of these Jones are operating all at one time.
Dang.
And I mean, every one of them was packed.
For real?
Yeah. Friday, Saturday night, man, this is putting gators on to come to these joints.
Dang.
Yeah, very historic part of West Philly right here. This Rainbow is now.
Yeah.
That used to be Woolworths, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the infamous corner, 52nd and Market.
Philly, 57th Street.
Down over top of this.
Omar Tyree. Who's that?
Author Omar Tyree is from West Philadelphia, specifically the Winterfield area, the same neighborhood often associated with the young Will Smith. Omar Rashad Tyree is a Black American novelist, known for his best-selling book, For the Love of Money and Mayor for Life, The Incredible Story of Marion Barry Jr., which he co-authored with Marion Barry. Wikipedia.
So they got one of Teddy right here.
Teddy P, yeah.
They had one of Bill Cosby. I think they took it down at the
Take it.
I ain't like, man, leave that man alone, man. You know what I mean? A lot of now you see how the L is right here now, right?
Yeah.
Here, it used to be like bars,
Uh-huh.
like back here. The SEPTA bought all that.
Dang.
And they even did it with the top shelf
Okay.
bar too, you know, and it kind of chased them out of business because, you know, everything just got so high. You know, it's so hard for people to pay money. Now, Top Shelf is still open, and they're still thriving, doing well. But a lot of, you know, once SEPTA bought certain things, a lot of people couldn't keep up because they had to raise all the prices on the product. And one thing we can say about the bars in West Philly, not so much the clubs, but the bars cater to the working man.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I recall bartending at a place where, you know, one of my old customers came in there. He said, I love you. I always love your service, but I can't come in this place because the prices are too high.
Damn.
He said, this bar doesn't cater to the working man. You know what I mean? He's like, I go home, you know, what he would usually pay me $7 for, he's paying $13 for it now.
Dang.
He's like, come on, man, I can't. Basically can't afford you.
That's crazy, man.
So I still haven't come, man. I will pay for some of his drinks, you know, and everything.
Is there any new bars coming up, or are they all like just from like back in the day?
Well, a lot of them are existing bars and they get renovated or whatever. I don't see too many bars run the way that the old bars were ran. You know what I mean? That's the thing, you know, the older bars, we used to, you know, like the one I'm going to take you to, man. You know, we used to party there. You could go in there in the daytime and be f***ed up by 2 or 3 o'clock. That's the end of your day, you know what I mean? But that's how the old heads wanted to do it. And I remember in this bar, I'm talking about the Pony Trail now, 1228 North 52nd Street. I remember going into this bar when I was young. And the old heads would they'll buy your drinks. They like, as long as you ain't out there on the street doing dumb shit, come on in here with us. They'll buy you food. You know, they buy you, you know, what you want. You know, it's just as long as you in here doing, you know, what you got to do. Not out there. So now we're reaching 52nd and Haverford.
Okay.
Over here used to be Rum Keg. There was a strip joint and Papa Doc's. That was one of the premier spots in West Philly. It's right there on
Yeah.
that corner.
So what was they known for?
The club.
The club.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I ain't gonna give you all the game on the bars. Now I'm
Yeah.
saying we gonna wait till we gonna make a day out. We can make
All right.
I can give you 2 hours of content just about bars in
Dang.
West Philly, man.
For real.
You know, the people that came through, the business owners, you know, what different business people had
Uh-huh. Dang.
in those bars, you know. We're on now, we at 52nd and Westminster.
Okay.
So now we're close to this is the north side of Market Street.
Okay.
It's north side of West Philly. Back down where we was at, where Global and Pine Street and all that kind of, and Malcolm X Park, that's the south side.
Okay. So was this all the bottom?
No, we ain't even at the bottom yet.
Okay.
No, we still, I call it in the middle. If down the bottom, they'll say we up top.
Okay.
But this is the middle, because 60th Street is up top for me. Yeah, it's West Philly so damn geographical. Don't make no sense.
It's big though, man. West Philly kind of big.
Oh, yeah. This is the Mill Creek Bar. I know you was asking about the Mill Creek Playground. That's the
Yeah.
Mill Creek Bar.
Okay.
It was. Actually, my son's uncle passed away in that place.
For real.
Yeah. He was in there for a while, too. They didn't find him for a couple months because he was a little, you know, he had some problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just... Now, we're at what I was telling you about. This is it right here.
Okay.
This is my baby. It's Pony Trail Lounge.
Martin Abney was a local West Philadelphian musician who worked for SEPTA, Philadelphia Public Transportation. He was a great guitarist who would often play with his teeth. Marty was well loved by many and will always be missed. This is a home going at the Pony Trail in honor of him. He recently fell ill and transitioned.
My family. We got Joe, T, we got Luke in the building. Come on, y'all. Come on, sing some more.
I don't think I'm gonna go in because I'll probably end up working if I go in there and I'm not on the payroll. Love you, Rick. But Pony Trail Lounge, this bar got one of the greatest educations in my life in this place.
For real.
Yeah. I started out here as the house musician until I was also working at BQ's. When Mr. B passed away, the owner of this place came and said, "Man, come on, you know, you got good knowledge and you're teachable, you're malleable." So, I mean, when I say this man taught me the business, man.
Yeah.
You know, and he's still alive. He's his favorite line. He got more money than he gonna spend for the rest of his life. So he don't need to be down here on 52nd Street in his mid-60s running this shit. But yeah, this building was bought by you probably can't see. It says Pony Trail, but over top of it says Randy's Pony Trail. So Randy was his father, and Mr. Randy bought this building in 1968. As I was telling you, that's the year Martin Luther King was assassinated, and he's still running it. You know that well, Mr. Randy's not running. I mean, but
It's still going.
it's still going, man. And this place is known, if you can see that sign, for the hot roast beef sandwiches, the hot roast pork sandwiches, and the hot roast turkey sandwich. That's our staple. Everybody knows us for these things.
I might have to try one of them hot roast turkey sandwiches
Oh
one
yeah,
day.
oh yeah, they're the shit.
Mm.
And you know, overall the food is good in here, man. And this is another place, man. It's always been, you know, an old head bar. We took a hit during the pandemic because you know we weren't supposed to be open, and then a lot of the bars in the area had to go down.
Damn.
So I mean, there was a time when we caught a lot of the foolishness because all the bars where the foolishness was at was closed. So
Dang.
motherfuckers migrated over here, but you know it's still maintained and it's still standing. You know, it's still thriving. You know, this is home base for me. I'm not actively working there right now, but we in the makings. Maybe we renegotiate my contract and be back there.
Yeah.
And if you look right there, that's the legendary Capitol. It's a movie theater. That's
Okay.
That's what Shiz was talking about.
Dang.
Bought out by Asians. I'm not knocking them, but you know now it's a health and beauty care store.
Okay. And this is where you used to watch the Kung Fu
Kung
movies?
Fu, man. As anybody, as soon as you say the Capitol, that's first thing gonna come to their mind. It's Kung Fu movies. But yeah, that was it right there. You already know I'm an advocate of music. You know, I would donate my time. Don't even pay me. You know, for kids that are, you know, they need to be doing. I need to see a certain grade average, and they had to, you know, be willing to learn. But I would love to see more music programs. You know, more places for the kids to go and dance and shit.
Yeah.
Where you know we ain't got to worry about motherfuckers bringing guns. I need more of a safe place for the kids.
Okay.
You know, that's what I would like to see more in West Philly.
Like, living in West Philly, you really don't know like what other people think about Philly outside and how much great things happen in here or come from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is rich in history, you know. You know, I guess time, you know, didn't allow today, but to go to inside of some of these places and sit down. I would like to go into some of the older places and see, you know, what is it that makes you stay around this long? You know, then I want to go into some of the newer places, like the one, you know, the joint he just showed us, the Out West joint.
Yeah.
What made you do this? You know, you know, like a kind of go in reverse and fast forward kind of thing. I would like to see the mind of today's businessman.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? I'm not gonna lie to you. I always wanted to own a bar. You know, now there's certain reasons why I can't. I can't get a liquor license. The felonies on my record and all that kind of stuff. There's ways around everything. I just ain't found that way just yet. But today, if I could, I don't know if I would want to. I mean, because the bar business is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
I was talking to my man Biscuit, the one that owned Natalie's, where we used to play at.
Yeah.
And he was telling me at one point, you know, in the 70s, he owned 7 bars.
Dang.
It was nothing to do that. You know, now to own one is just such a, you know, with the economy and the way things are going.
Yeah.
You know. And then a lot of times too that, you know, it's just not a lot of people coming out just to have a good time anymore.
Yeah.
You know, some places, the younger generation, you know, they come out for the dumb shit. There's no two ways to put it.
And a lot of people don't have like the money like that to be doing all that. Some people.
Hey man, I'll tell you in a minute, I ain't got no more lawyer money, man. So that's why a lot of times, yeah, I don't even play myself and try to come out and do things that I used to do. You know, because, you know, at a certain time, you know, it'd be like, all right, man, the worst you get, man, might got to rumble a little bit. Somebody get beat up, called a day. And I mean, you know, everything is gunplay now. You know,
Damn.
I mean, when it comes to this kind of thing, you know, everything is gunplay, and people just, you know. First of all, at this point, man, I ain't even coming out for that shit no more, man. I can't lie. I went through my phase where I was coming out to, you know, to do dumb stuff, but you know, today, you know, I'm coming out to chill. And I don't want to be nowhere where that's not happening now.
Yeah.
You know, and I know me, I'm on defense. I'm not playing them games.
So like in West Philly, where's some good places to like chill and have like, I guess, a good conversation, maybe like, you know, and it could be one of them bars if you want.
Yeah.
But like, you think that's the best place?
I mean, that's me. That's what I know. You know what I mean? We actually just rode past one. It was right there on the corner, but you know, my man Ali, shout out to him, man. He's got Trendsetters.
Okay.
This is the one on what is that, 61st and Haverford. We had 61st and Girard, so I think he's on 61st and Haverford. That's Trendsetters too. That's beautiful, man. It's beautiful in there. The food is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my, when I don't feel like being bothered with nobody, I come up here.
Trendsetters.
Yeah, I know the staff, I know everybody, but they know, you know, if Vern come in, I go sit in the corner, it's like, all right, he ain't trying to be bothered tonight. You know, it's beautiful in there, you know, everything's reasonably priced. You know, it's a good thing, and it offers a little good security because he's right next to the police station. You know, nothing happens in there.
Damn.
That was another landmark too that used to be called Mr. C's before Ali Boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What's that one bar you always used to go to? It was like your bar you used to go to. We played there like a few times. It was small.
small.
Yeah, it was small. We played there. Was it Trendsetters? It might have been Trendsetters.
I don't think we ever played at Trendsetters.
It was one bar. I forget the name of it, but you always like that was your spot.
It was up here or down?
It might have been down.
I know we Catnip.
It might be the Catnip.
Yeah, Catnip was tight for us.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I'll never forget the Catnip because we played there. Go ahead. We played at Catnip the day Sin's daughter was born.
Okay.
July 24th, we were doing a gig there. So Sin couldn't make the gig. And that's the day my goddaughter was born, Sarah.
Dang.
Shout out to you, Sincere. I know you want to
Yeah, shout out to Sincere.
I know we in Jim's territory. It's kind of here. Yeah, that's another one, another bar that was legendary.
Yo, it's like a million bars out here.
Oh yeah. Like I said, man, you could do a serious documentary on West Philly bars, man.
Dang.
You know, and it's sad to see so many of them. Sad to see so many of them, you know, fall by the wayside like that. This is the block Barry used to live on.
Okay, Horton Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Bear, he used to be in our band. He was a big brother with a real deep voice. He had a voice like Barry White, and he the only artist I played for. When he sang, like girls would be running and jumping on him. I mean, throwing panties, the whole thing, man. Like Bear, he had a gift, man. Yeah, I miss Bear.
Yeah, he had parked up there in that corner. He had a heart attack.
Dang.
Right as he dropped me off.
Okay.
There's your gems.
Gems. All right, so they say these are the best cheesesteaks in West Philly. That's what some people say. This place been here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
61st. Well, 60. This is 62nd.
62nd and Noble.
Yeah.
Or-
Well, Noble's the little street. So the main street is Gerard. Okay.
Okay.
So you're between 62nd and Gerard, and I believe it's either Vine or Cowler Hill right there. Yeah. We got two clubs, one on both sides.
Okay. The Wheels of Soul. And they still open?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a little trouble not too long ago. I think this is like the headquarters.
Okay. Yeah, that's a well-known bike club out here.
It was like club after hour job. Right past here, we at 62nd and Market. I think, you know, past the next light, you'll be heading up into like Upper Darby, 69th Street and all that stuff.
Okay.
What's up now? We 62nd and Chestnut. Like I said, once again, if we kept going up, we'd be at the Cobbs Creek area, the park and all that, and then, you know, right around the bend would be going into Darby and stuff.
Yeah, so we did pretty much all around West Philly. No?
Dude.
Because you still got, what, University City? Is that?
Yeah, you still got. So where we were at, where the barbershop was at, that was considered, you know, University City because they're pushing up.
Oh, okay.
That's 51st Street. But man, we I ain't gonna be honest with you. We got what, about 2 hours worth of content today?
Yeah.
That was just this couple blocks radius. Like, I could have did a whole other 2 hours just going from 50th Street down to 40th Street.
Yeah, that's true.
But I you know, just as a musician, I automatically think about Quest. To see his accomplishments coming from literally the same place I came from.
Man, that's something. He lived like right around the block.
Right. So remember I told you that schoolyard didn't used to be locked. We lived right through the schoolyard.
Dang.
He could play, but as you said, he was disciplined and he was, you know, he was about his business, man.
Yeah.
And I can actually recall they used to laugh at us. They used to laugh at him because like he can't come out and play. He got to practice his drum.
Dang.
They used to laugh at me because I had to go practice my trumpet. You know, my towns didn't take me as far as his did. But, you know, I'm right where I'm supposed to be at. So the move joint that you're looking for will be this next little street after this stop sign. And we're on 62nd and Pine right now. You see over there the houses?
Yeah.
That wasn't the original house. This was after the bombing. They rebuilt those houses.
Okay, so that's after it got bombed.
Yeah.
Now you were around during that time, right?
Yes, sir. 1985. I remember with the day that happened.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now it's going to be right here to your quick right. And I believe that John Africa's nephew or something just bought the property.
Oh, cool.
I believe this is it.
So this whole block, when they bombed the house, the whole block went up?
Everywhere you see that's brown was done.
Dang.
And I believe that this is the house right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like when this happened, like where did y'all hear it like happen?
You heard the boom. You know, it sounded like two of them. Boom, boom.
Dang.
And next thing you know is like everything just kind of got shut down. Cops riding everywhere. Or was it this? It might be 6221. If anybody who looks at the documentary, no, it's back there. It would tell you the address of the actual house where the MOVE members were, you know, living at and everything. But like I said, everything you see with a brown face on all these houses was destroyed.
Dang.
They rebuilt this whole job. The day that happened, we heard the boom, and I remember I was with my cousin, and my cousin had came and we saw it on the news. We saw the smoke billowing and all that kind of stuff. And after you couldn't even get close to here. I think that this blue sign is one of them landmark joints to tell you what happened. And I was a little guy. I was in 1985. I was 7 or 8, something like that. I'm born in 77. I can't count no more. And my cousin held my hand and he let me walk up, and they let us get maybe about a half a block away to see what was going on. It was horrible, man.
Damn.
It was horrible, and to know that they had killed like kids and all that kind of stuff inside of there, man.
Damn.
Now I believe that these houses up here at the corner was able to survive it, but
that's crazy. Look at the landmark joint.
Yep.
So it wasn't that first house that showed
It was the second one?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so this is the marker for the MOVE bombing on May 13, 1985 at 221 Osage Avenue. An armed conflict occurred between the Philadelphia police and MOVE members. A PA State Police helicopter dropped a bomb on the homes. An uncontrolled fire killed 11 more members, including 5 children, and destroyed the homes on this block right here in West Philly.
It wasn't just this block. It destroyed remember the light-skinned house?
Oh yeah, and that other block.
So
Man.
it destroyed like this whole block and half of the other block.
Actually dropped the bomb right here. Yeah, man. So I got to just give a shout out to Vern for just spending time today with me and taking me around West Philly. Yeah, I appreciate it, man, because I know you're a busy man.
Oh man, it's all
Yeah.
good, man. I'd be happy to see you, man. And I got time to vent a little bit, man. You know, sometimes it'd be good it's like therapeutic to be able to tell somebody about these things, because people come to Philly and they take you down to, you know, Independence Hall, this and that, but man, this is where it's at.
Yeah, this is the real deal here.
To me, being in West Philly is like the whole cheesesteak thing. Somebody gonna take you down to Pat's or Gino's. That's not the cheesesteak. You got to come up here and get the joint.
Yeah,
You
right.
come up here and get the meat and potatoes and shit.
Yeah.
All that shit down there is dessert. Yeah, man.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Shout out to your family too, Mel, to everybody, man. We appreciate all y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all gonna see us soon. We're tentative for November the 8th at that bar I just showed you at the Pony Trail.
Okay.
And
Yeah, hopefully I'll be playing by then, so definitely come out to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my sister in Puerto Rico. So
Dang.
she'll be back tomorrow, and I can check and see what her schedule look like, and we can put our band together for the night.
All right.
Take it from there.
We're the unapologetic nomads.